Hello, everybody. Happy NXT Day. We are streaming live NXT. Very excited. We are starting the show right now, so let's get it going. For those of you in the chat, let's see. Who is here? We got Ricky. We got Lego. My favorite people. What's going on? You're multi-watching with me. Tell Issa that I said hi. I would normally, but I'm doing this right now, so I will stop in a little later. But tonight, NXT is in St. Louis, Missouri. The show has started. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me properly, if it's too loud, if the TV is too loud, if you can hear it. If you can't hear it, I want to make sure the sound is perfect for you all. Very excited about tonight's NXT episode. We got Randy Orton versus Javon Evans. We got A-Town Down challenging for the NXT Tag Team Championship. Roxanne Perez will be in attendance with a returning Cora Jade. There is so much to look forward to. We got new NXT title belts. Oh, I said belts. Triple H wouldn't like that. We got new NXT titles. Beautiful titles, by the way. A lot of stuff going down tonight. Very excited for it. Before we start anything, I want to start by saying my thoughts and my prayers are with everybody in the state of Florida and the surrounding areas who are have been devastated or are planning to take cover for this hurricane that will be arriving very soon. Category 5 hurricane. Florida is very near and dear to my heart. I lived there for 15 years. And I moved from there to New Jersey about 6 years ago. My whole family and I did. And I'm hoping everybody stays safe, that everyone has water and food and electric and all the stuff they would need to stay safe during that time. We are, NXT started. We're getting a recap of last week's NXT. We saw Ethan Page on Monday Night Raw last night with Ava. So I don't know if, and I said this last week. I tweeted the video of CM Punk hitting the GTS on Ethan Page, and I wrote, "Go to sleep or go to the main roster," and a lot of you like that. So yeah, so I don't know if he's going to the main roster because he was on Raw obviously last night. We are live NXT. I'm excited for this show. I'm assuming Randy Orton versus Javon Evans will close out the show. Oh, we start the show with the new NXT champion. Whoop that. I love the stage that they're using. It feels very indie-like. Are we back? Oh, no, we're in St. Louis. Why did I think we're back in the Performance Center? I like what they're doing with that setup. Feels very indie. I like it. Very Performance Center-esque. I like it. I like it. Yeah. Trick Williams looking as good as he always does with gold around his waist. I'm not really a fan of Ethan Page losing the NXT championship last week. I really wanted him to retain the title. It would have been nice. He's two-time NXT champion, Trick Williams. I wonder who the first contender for the title will be. If it will be a rematch between Trick Williams and Ethan Page. If we'll have a new contender. Scheduled tonight is Randy Orton and Jey Uso. Jey Uso, I don't know if you saw, but Jey Uso said it in a backstage segment that was recorded for WWE social accounts. He'll be stopping by NXT tonight. Sexy Red is here again. She was there live on Raw last night. The broadcast, podcast, they're here. What's going on, guys? Appreciate you being here. Yes, Lego. I like the setup. Very indie. Very like like bingo hall, small, like how NXT should feel. Whoop that Trick. I think Trick Williams and The Rock shop at the same place. But just The Rock is like 6 times larger than Trick Williams. That new NXT title is really nice. But what I do hate though is that I have a large collection. I don't know if anybody really knows this. If you follow me on social media, you would see. Oh, Wesley is here. He's in the crowd. Put a pin in what I just said about the title belts. Honestly, I want to see Wesley get his moment, win the NXT Championship. Lego, I don't know. I don't want to speak badly about the competition, but you're right. Did he just call him light skin? He just called him light skin. Ay, ay, ay. All right, so what I was saying before about the title belt. Oh, I said belt again. I have a huge collection of WWE replica belts. I have like 12. And they're all on a shelf. What you see in my background, they're not real. This is I made this green screen. So sorry to burst your bubble. But I do have a whole collection of like 12 title belts, replica belts. I have the NXT Championship, the original one, the big X one. Then I have the newer edition. Jey Uso's here. Jey Uso's interrupting. NX Yeet! Two champ time. Jey Uso is so damn over. It is crazy. A lot of people predicted. He dropped the title coming in. A lot of people predicted that he'd start to get booed when he won the Intercontinental Championship, because it feels like they're pushing him a little too hard. But honestly, everyone's yeeting for Jey Uso. Trick needs a new thing. What is this? You smacking Jay's ass? What are you doing? I can literally see WWE putting all the Bloodline plans on hold because Jey Uso is so damn over that they don't want to like lower his popularity to put him back as a tag team with Jimmy. I feel like we're getting a tag team match tonight, like Trick and Jay versus Wesley and somebody, or Jay versus Wesley. I don't know. Who knows? Yeet. I've added yeet into my everyday vocabulary. It's disgusting. I love that Intercontinental Championship with the blue touches. It is a thing of beauty. Wesley's just like, get this over with. Oh. My neighbor just dropped something in their house. All right, let's get down to the business because we're done dancing. We're 10 minutes in. It's battle of the catchphrases. That was it? That was it? That was a weird segment. So no J match? He's just there. All right. Booker T's probably eating himself right now. Oh, these graphics are amazing for NXT. I'm really excited to see what Obafemi and Tony D'Angelo do tonight. Obafemi really grew on me. At first, I was not a fan. Just felt very, very pushed on us. And then he started really, really developing in the ring. And now he's the longest reigning NXT North American champion of all time. Lego says, bro, and me and Gabby, yeah, you eat it all over Cleveland. Kalani Jordan. We are getting a 6-woman tag team match. The NXT Women's North American Champion Kalani Jordan teaming with the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Yep. Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. Jade Cargill's first NXT match, I believe. And it is really nice to see Bianca Belair back in NXT. You know what I love that WWE did so well with? You know, Bianca Belair was the woman in WWE for a long time now, for a couple of years. Took out Sasha, took out Bayley, took out Becky. And I thought it would be really hard for them to transition her out of that main event role, because it has been difficult for other superstars to transition out of that role. And WWE did such a good job with transitioning Bianca Belair out of the main event picture. Not to say lower on the card, but lower on the card. Like to the women's tag team division. Really elevating the women's tag team titles, winning twice now with Jade Cargill. What it also does is it allows Jade Cargill to get the experience that she needs to be at the level of Bianca Belair. And over the last year since Jade Cargill's been in WWE, she really has developed so well. If you, like, not a knock on AEW or anything she ever did in AEW, and I know people always compare, or they talk about her name and AEW in the same sentence, but when she was in AEW, I mean, she was just murdering everybody. Like, they weren't matches. They weren't matches, and they weren't good matches. She has such a diverse moveset now, and she's really fit in so well with the WWE universe, with WWE superstars. You know, in AEW, she seemed untouchable, and now she's humanized. And I think that's a big issue that a lot of superstars like Jade Cargill, like a Braun Strowman, like these bigger superstars who just they're larger, you know, than the average performer, and it's so difficult to make them seem human when, for example, someone like Braun Strowman, you have him just run through everybody all the time. You really can't see anybody taking him down. They're doing a great job with Obafemi too, in that sense. Like, Obafemi is like this larger than life character. He's this huge, massive guy, but like, he'll take a Hurricanrana from Wes Lee and he'll sell it. Like, it seems like, oh, he can actually be taken down and is humanized. So I love that WWE is working on that with certain superstars. They're doing it so well with Jade Cargill. I went off completely off topic because I was talking about Bianca Belair. But honestly, like, the phrase, two birds, one stone, I mean, goes hand in hand with Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill, because they put them together, you know, to help Jade develop and get better, but also to transition Bianca out of the main event scene, and they've done such a good job. Yeah, seeing Bianca back in NXT gives them the nostalgia feels. I agree. I loved Bianca Belair in NXT. It's so crazy to think back to her NXT days where she didn't win a championship and she was barely given any title opportunities. And then she moves to the main roster and she's like the face of the women's division, the first African-American woman to main event a WrestleMania. And just, she went through 3 out of the 4 horsewoman. She's done everything. I mean, she really is the face of WWE's women's division. So it's crazy to see that. And you know what's funny? That's what typically happens to superstars who, excuse me, the superstars who don't get their time in the sun in NXT. If you look back, all the way back to the creation of NXT, A lot. I know this is random, but take someone like Carmella. Carmella was the escort for Enzo and Cass, or Big Cass. She never got anything. She was just like a manager. She didn't do anything. And then when she got to the main roster, Enzo and Cass did absolutely well. Enzo did a few things, but like out of the three of them, Carmella was the biggest success. Money in the Bank winner, women's champion, SmackDown Women's Champion. Like, it's always the ones that don't really get the opportunity in NXT that shine better on the main roster, and vice versa for the top stars in NXT. When they move to the main roster, they're kind of transitioned to the middle card. So those superstars in NXT that you don't really see get the opportunities, and when they go to the main roster, it's crazy. Like, look, for example, look at Ilya Dragunov. Ilya Dragunov literally was in the main event picture his whole time in NXT. He was the NXT UK champion, transitioned to NXT, won the championship. Now he went to the main roster, and you barely even see him featured, and he loses all these matches. What is this? Oh, Fatal Influence. Fatal Influence or Toxic Attraction 2.0. I don't know. I feel like Fatal, I don't even know what the hell they're called. All these names that WWE's coming up with. Fatal Influence. What's the one with Sonya Deville and Sonya Baszler on Raw? I don't even know what the hell they're called. They need to like simplify these names. And they can't call themselves the Influence because, well, the Iconics were the Influence. It was said a long time ago when there were plans to break up Toxic Attraction after Mandy Rose was released by WWE that JC Jane was to be the star out of the group. It wasn't Gigi Dolan, which everybody thought, even myself, I thought Gigi Dolan would be the next breakout star after Toxic Attraction. And it was said that it would be JC Jane, and I didn't see it, and now I do. Look at her. She's running this. She's really running a big part of the women's division NXT. I do want to see her get her time in the sun. I would love to see her feud with Kalani Jordan, which, I mean, I guess is kind of happening now, and have her win the NXT Women's North American Champion. Yes, Lego. Pure Fusion Iced Tea Collection. That's funny. I love that. Yeah, so NXT so far is off to a great start. We have a weird segment to start off. We had a yeet down between Trick Williams, Wesley, and Jey Uso. It's going to be so cool, maybe a little weird, to see Randy Orton in this type of arena. That's not a knock. The last time you saw Randy Orton in a small arena like this, I would say, was against Kurt Angle at the ECW One Night Stand event. Because I don't think you've ever seen Randy Orton like walk out to like an indie looking stage. And I believe Randy Orton has competed on NXT before, but I don't think it was televised. Or maybe it was. I don't know. I like to think of myself as a WWE historian, but sometimes I'm off. It happens. I can't wait for the day that Bianca Belair turns heel and she takes the ponytail off. Like a lot of people, like, for example, Roman Reigns turned heel, he took the vest off. There's a lot of times where people will change. They'll turn heel or babyface and they change something about themselves. I think that Bianca Belair's heel turn, taking the ponytail off, would be a big, like, change. And it would be really, really cool, like, to see a new style of Bianca Belair. See? It's being used by the heel right now. NXT NXT really has the best women's division in all of wrestling, I would say. I don't know. I think if you look at typical NXT episodes, you'll see majority of the matches are women's matches, which is awesome. And then you get what you saw on Raw last night, like a 10-woman match. It was what it was. Fallon Henley has had such a great transition since her debut in NXT, where she was kind of like she started not in a bad way, but she started off like in a very like clueless type of character. Remember when she was fighting for her dad's bar or something like that? I don't know. It was something like that. And then she kind of had enough, turn heel on Thea Hale, and now it's like she's really coming to her own. It's pretty cool. We got commercial break. Commercial break for NXT. Huge night tonight. We have some big names scheduled to appear because WWE has taken NXT on the road for the premiere few weeks, I guess, of CW Network. I'm not really sure. We're in St. Louis tonight. And we have Randy Orton on the show. Jey Uso is on the show. We had CM Punk last week. So, it is what it is. Let's see what's going on elsewhere on YouTube, on social media. Let's check in to see what's going down on Twitter because I'm live here, so I'm not really tweeting anything. Let's see what's going on. Yes, Halloween Havoc is coming up on 26th. You can see in my background here, I put the poster up. I believe it's towards the end of the month. They haven't really said anything about it yet or announced anything or any matches, so I don't know if it's still happening or if it's just I'm not sure. Not sure. We shall see. Ricky, yes, CM Punk was looking a little tired. I have a video coming out this week about CM Punk, so stay on the lookout for that. It's a really interesting, like 15-minute episode that I did. I filmed it today, recorded it today. It should be to you sometime this week. Either I think it's gonna be Thursday because tomorrow's Wednesday, so Thursday. So stay tuned for that. And CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Gunther, the World Heavyweight Championship, WrestleMania, and maybe a heel turn, all crammed in one video. So stay tuned for that. That should be really, really fun. That was fun to record. TNA Bound for Glory is on Saturday. Yes. A lot of wrestling going on in the world. I know there are people who say that wrestling, well, as you can see, some people think it's fake, which it is what it is. Or your whole life revolves around it. Whatever. There's a lot of wrestling in the world today, opposed to not even 10 years ago. We have so many different companies out. If you look at your cable lineup, I mean, there's wrestling on every single night somewhere. There's a wrestling show live every single day, every other. I don't even know. There's so much wrestling today. That's kind of gets overwhelming because I mean, I'll be honest, I don't watch all of it. I pick and choose. Sorry, not sorry. It is what it is. You can't just watch wrestling all day. There's so much going on that I don't know. There's a lot of wrestling. But we are in a wrestling boom. Yes. And then Wrestle Dream. We're back on NXT. Let's see. Yeah, I really do like the stage setup for tonight. It's pretty cool. I hope they use that going forward when they go back to the PC in Orlando. For everybody in the chat, who do you think which team do you think is getting the win? And who do you think is getting pinned? Because I have a feeling that Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, and Kalani Jordan are going to win the match. Yeah. Oh, wow. Save for SummerSlam. Come to New Jersey. I don't think that JC Jane is getting pinned just yet by Kalani Jordan. I think it'll either be Fallon Henley or the other girl. I don't know her name. Kylie Jenner gets pinned. That's funny, Lego. I'm gonna check in on. I want to see how my good friend Issa's doing. Let me go see. Let's see how she's doing. I'm saying hi to Issa. I love going on to Issa's stream. She's always like going on a rant about something. Yes, Lego, come. We will all go to SummerSlam together and do all the stuff, and I'll show you all the best places to go. The end is coming. I feel it. Everyone's hitting these big moves on everybody. Uh-oh. Kalani Jordan being Kalani Jordan. Oh, my God. Oh! Damn. That landing did not look great. Oh! What's that girl's name? Wow, that moonsault looked like it hurt. Uh-oh. What's her name? Jazz. Oh, my God. Such a weird finisher. It's nothing to do with their moves at all. See? I knew it. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. That was a fun match. That was a fun match. I don't mind when WWE adds main roster talent onto NXT shows sometimes, but don't overdo it. Like, I feel like tonight is overdone. Like, you have Randy Orton in a match, A-Town Down in a match, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill in a match. Jey Uso was here. Speaking of Randy. Nathan Frazier's being annoying in front of Randy Orton. Are you guys fans of Fraxium? Because I'm not. I don't get it. I don't get it. I know who's under the mask. Nathan Frazier is cringe. Together, they're just really I don't know. I'm not really. They're little school children. I don't know. Julia. Uh-oh. Who's this? Ooh, someone's here. Hello, my old friend. We are getting... I have a feeling I know what we're doing. That was what the hell is her name? I forgot her name. Stephanie Vicor? That was definitely her. She's there to confront Cora and Roxanne. See, I would love to see Cora, Jade, and Roxanne go after the Women's Tag Team Championship. Bring them over to NXT because they were on Raw. They were on SmackDown. They're eligible for all three brands, so why not put them on NXT? Let Julia or somebody hold the NXT Women's Championship, and then Cora and Roxanne can go on a tag team title run where you see them as a tag team on NXT. You see them as a tag team on Raw, and you see them as a tag team on SmackDown. And then when that gets played out, then you can move them to the main roster. Stephanie Vicor. It has to be. It's definitely got to be Stephanie. It's not Delta. You already know Stephanie and Julia have a history. I don't know. It is very exciting. We are seeing a reemergence of an NXT, of a women's evolution or revolution in NXT. It reminds me of the time when we had the 4 Horsewomen in NXT. So we have Roxanne Perez, we have Cora Jade, we have Stephanie Vicor, I can't say her name, and Delta coming in. Oh no, we have Roxanne, Julia, Cora. The whole point is I'm trying to let's correlate which current NXT women's superstar is which 4 Horsewoman. Let's see. So I would say Roxanne Perez. Roxanne Perez is probably the Charlotte Flair. Because out of all the Horsewomen, Charlotte Flair was the most technical. Cora Jade is 1000% the Sasha Banks in that group. Stephanie Vicor is... I would probably say Stephanie is Becky. Delta is probably Bailey. And just for shits and giggles, I think Julia would be the Asuka. Even though Asuka wasn't in the 4 Horsewomen, there was always the 4 Horsewomen and Asuka. And I feel like a lot of people forget about that. I don't know. I definitely think a tag team match. I see Cora Jade being like Paige too, but Paige was also like AJ Lee, so it's kind of like a rinse repeat, rinse repeat. So I also wouldn't consider Paige a four horsewoman. She was definitely a leader, but she wasn't like in that core group. She was like the anti horsewoman. AJ Lee, honestly, it's crazy to see the impact. She wasn't in WWE for that long, and she left such an impact. It is insane. There's a Hell in a Cell world premiere video tomorrow on WWE's YouTube channel. It already happened, so I don't know who's going to watch that. But okay. Speaking of Roxanne, here we go. NXT Women's Championship is so nice. Yeah, so like I was saying, Roxanne would be the Charlotte Flair. Cora Jade would be the Sasha Banks. Delta would be the Bailey. And Stephanie Vaquer would be the Becky. And then Julia would be Asuka. If we're correlating them to the Horsewoman. By the way, for everybody watching right now, let me know in the chat if you think this should be a reoccurring thing every week for NXT. I'm calling it the NX stream. As you can see in the logo right here that I made. NX stream. Live commentary. Live reactions. And I'll drop some knowledge on you. Let me know if I should do this every week. I think Jordan Grace's contract with TNA is up in January or something like that. So she may be on the way to WWE. Who knows? Maybe I could start streaming and have a tag team partner. Like Issa. Let me know in the chat if there's any other streamers or wrestling content creators you'd like to see me work with. Welcome back, Cora Jade. Oh my gosh. She's so badass. I remember when she first came into NXT, I was like, who is this? And now she's just like, she's too damn good. I'm so glad she's back. I hope she stays healthy, injury-wise. Because she's had her fair share of injuries already, and I hope she stays well. I had to sit at home and listen to everybody talk about how this is the deepest division in the history of NXT. It is. It is the deepest division in. Listing all the women here in NXT, but for some reason, my name was left off that list. Imagine that. And you know what? That really pissed me off. So, Conman, he's really cool. We follow each other on X. Really cool guy. We both got the pale skin, red hair thing going, so that would probably be like twins looking at each other content. I've never met Minnie. The woman you used to know was a young girl trying to make it in NXT. But the woman you're looking at, I've reached out to Denise before. She said no. Who is going to make NXT? Yeah, definitely. If there's going to be a new NXT Women's Champion, honestly, put these two together as a tag team and let them defeat Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair for those tag team titles. TLR for life, baby. I know, Lego. It was fun times. Nobody understands how quickly Issa and I clicked, and I'll forever be grateful to Jimmy Van for that, because he messaged me about creating this show, and he's like, I have someone that would be perfect for you in a co-host role. He put us together, and we clicked instantly, Issa and I. Here's Julia. Honestly, this tag team match has to happen at Halloween Havoc. She's also badass. SRS. Sean Ross Sapp is my boy. I knew it. I knew it. Stephanie Vicker. What the hell happened? This is going to be a fun tag team match. And then a fatal four-way for that title. I don't care when. I knew she was coming because they had her show up a few weeks ago on screen, and then she was put into the... What are they? Oh. She was put into the NXT intro video, so I knew it was imminent. Ooh. The title's upside down.
See, that's what we need here in NQCC. Don't you take notes.
The no quarter, no money catch, whatever the hell they're called. I don't understand what this is. Lexus King needs to get rid of that facial hair. Looks like someone painted his face.
I challenge Royal. He can't cheat from either.
Tony Khan right now. We've secured the bag! Secured the bag! Shut up. Here we go. NXT North American Championship time. Is Tony D'Angelo like a face or a heel? I know that's not really a for sure thing anymore in WWE, but like, what is he? Does he lean more towards the heel role or the face role? Because sometimes he gets booed and sometimes he gets cheered. Look, he's getting cheered right now. This is going to be an awesome, awesome match. This might be the match of the night. Why is my camera shaking? Whoa. Yeah, I have a feeling that's going to be a match of the night. I don't know. I don't think Tony D'Angelo is the one to defeat Obafemi. Honestly, I thought it was going to be Wesley a while ago. I don't know who it's going to be. If not Tony D, then who? I also wasn't a fan of Tony D's reign with the Heritage Cup. So like I don't know if that would do him good by holding the NXT North American Championship. Yeah, we're a commercial break right now. Stephanie Vaquer has debuted in NXT. It seems like she'll be teaming with Julia against Cora Jade and Roxanne Perez at some point. Probably Halloween Havoc. Very exciting times in the world of NXT women's wrestling. I don't know. Is the show moving fast for you? It feels like it's kind of moving a little slow? I don't know. Tony D is, I don't know. If you look back a few years ago at that War Games match, we had like NXT Black and Gold versus NXT 2.0. And on the NXT 2.0 side, we had Braun Breaker, Carmelo Hayes, Tony D'Angelo, and Grayson Waller. Braun Breaker has been moved to the main roster. He's already been Intercontinental Champion, Warpath on Raw. Carmelo Hayes is having phenomenal matches on SmackDown with Andrade and LA Knight, but not at AJ Styles. Grayson Waller has already been a tag team champion on SmackDown. Tony D is still in NXT. I don't know why they are keeping him there. I think that if they were to move Tony D and the family over to the main roster, it would work really, really well. Where you could just do a storyline where like people pay him like as a hit to be a hitman, and they take out people. Like LA Knight could pay him to take out Carmelo Hayes, and they take out Carmelo Hayes, and it could be like a fun gimmick. I don't know, just my train of thought. But he really just has been sitting in NXT. He's probably the longest. He's probably been there the longest out of anybody, because Tony D came in while they were still the NXT Black and Gold, and he was there through the transition to the NXT 2.0, like the Rainbow NXT, and then back to the regular or the new, I don't know what it was, out of 2.0, I will say. I don't know what's going on. My TV was just glitching. I don't know why that was happening. Let's check to see what's going on social media while we are at a commercial break. What are people thinking? Great reactions to Stephanie Vaquer. We are back on NXT. Here comes Obafemi. Ooh. Was that glitching? Is that what it was, Lego? I don't know what happened there. It was like glitching. Uncle Howdy's in my house. Is Austin Rome Mike Rome, blonde now. This is gonna be a fun match. Here we go. I love that they're letting Mike Rome show his tattoos now. He's got his sleeves rolled up. He might win tonight because they've been making a huge deal about Oba Femi being the longest reigning NXT North American champion of all time. Oba. Let's sit back and watch this match. This is going to be a thing of beauty. If I don't speak, I apologize. I want to enjoy this match a little bit. I'm here, so if you write in the chat, I'm going to answer you. But I'm just hanging out watching this match right now. Oh, wow. Yeah, like I said, Oba really grew on me. I'm a big fan of him now. He's fun to watch in the ring. He's explosive. And he just knows what he's doing. And he's really young and he's new to this. He's a big guy, but he's quick. Let's go, Oba. That's right. We still have the tag team championship match. I'm going to get some water, so I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'm still here. I promise. Just getting some water. The one thing I always forget when I stream is that I'm going to be talking for a while and I forget water. Oh, that was a bad chokeslam on the apron. Yeah, water. Water. Lego. I'll get you some water. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what's going on social media. Let's see. Let's see. If you would like to follow me on social media, if you aren't already, well, first off, subscribe down below if you haven't yet. Please and thank you. Muchas gracias. You can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on TikTok, both at The Angle Joey. I post every day. Funny wrestling content, engaging wrestling content, informative wrestling content, meme content, all types of wrestling content. Every day, sometimes more than once a day. Just hit 25K followers on Instagram, about to hit 25K subscribers on YouTube right here. Big stuff happening. I have some fun interviews coming up. I'm working with a lot of different professional wrestlers. I'm excited to start doing some work with someone who I have loved for such a long time. Been having some meetings, doing some fun stuff with a Hall of Famer, a certain person who has his own Hall of Pain. Some fun stuff in the works. Yeah, you'll be seeing more of me if you want to. Fun stuff ahead. I love NXT being back on being on the CW network. It brings me back to the time where I used to watch, I think it was SmackDown at one point. Like the Warner Brothers, whatever. And it just felt like, I don't know. Feels nostalgic to me for some reason. Yes, a lot of fun stuff, Lego. The Wranglers. I think the NXT North American Championship might be my favorite title in all of WWE. It's one of the best looking ones. I have it in my collection. Let me know if you want to see me make content using that title. Back to what I was saying before with the titles, with my replica collection. Whenever I get like a replica belt, they always change the design. I'm not saying that it's my fault, but it might be. Like, I got the WWE Championship, and that one was good for a while. And then they created the Universal Championship. So I got the red, ugly looking one. And then they created the blue Universal Championship. And then I got the blue Universal Championship. Then they created the new Intercontinental Championship, and I got that one, and now they turned it freaking blue. Then I got the Intercontinental. I got the United States Championship, and literally 2 weeks after I got it, they changed the United States Championship design a few years ago. I got the NXT Championship. Had that for about a year. They changed the design, so I got the new one. And now they changed it again. So I don't know if I should buy any more replicas or just stop it altogether. Maybe they'll keep the design. So I have 2 United States championships. I have 2 NXT championships. I have the Blue Universal. Let me tell you all my collection as Jesus Mary. Opus murdering him. All right, so let me go over with you my replica collection. I have the World Heavyweight Championship from like 2003. The one that Eric Bischoff handed to Triple H back in 2003. I have the John Cena WWE title spinner belt. Oh my God, he just hit a woman. Oba just hit a woman. So I have the World Heavyweight Championship. I have the Spinner WWE Championship. I have the old United States Championship. I have the newer WWE Championship. I have the Blue Universal Championship, the Red Universal Championship, the new United States Championship. I have the new Intercontinental Championship. I have the original NXT Championship. I have the updated NXT Championship. I have the North American Championship. Which other ones do I have? I have like 12 of them. I want the new World Heavyweight Championship replica. Because that right now is it's a beautiful title. Tony's taking it to him. Oh! That was like... Oh my gosh. Wow, Tony D kicked out. He literally hit like a claymore on him. A claymore and then a chokeslam. Obafemi, Tony D. Obafemi, Tony D. The hell was that? My neighbor keeps like doing weird stuff in their house. I don't know. The family keeps trying to help Tony D and he won't take the help. Stacks passed him a crowbar. He said no. This is indeed awesome. Oh. Sorry if my phone keeps going off. It's not the Wyatt 6, I promise. There's like no room ringside. Imagine like you're doing your job at work. You're sitting at your desk and then someone just comes and wipes your desk off and puts a human body through it. That's literally what Tony D just did. Obafemi. Through the announce table. Get him in the ring. Tony D's going to do it. Is that it? Wow. Oba kicked out. He put him through the announce table and hit his finish. He's still kicked out. Obafemi is unbeatable. NXT. NXT. Oh my God, he just stood up. Doozle. Tony D won. Tony D just pinned Obafemi. And the new NXT North American Champion. Wow. Tony D getting his moment. Getting his moment. Pinned him with a roll-up. Wow. I knew it was coming to an end because Obafemi, longest reigning North American champion ever, and they were like promoting it all over social media. So I knew that it was coming to an end. They do that all the time. But to win by a roll-up, I don't know. New North American champion. Looks good on him. Love the Italian flag. Jada Parker, low vice. More drama on the women's division. Congrats to Tony D. Well-deserved win. New NXT North American champion. Ava's been doing a great job as the general manager. Nikita Lyons. Touch grass. Oh.
No, we're not doing this here.
Nikita Lyons is back, baby. Eight Town down. Is this the night that Austin Theory finally beats the holy hell out of Grayson Waller? Here we go. I want to see Austin Theory get more opportunity. All day. You know, Schmidt from New Girl. All day. Schmidt all day. Finally, we get promotion for it this October. Unleash the Havoc. NXT Halloween Havoc. Sunday, October 27th, streaming exclusively on Peacock. How are you guys feeling about NXT tonight? Because I am enjoying it. What about you? Let's see what's happening on the socials while we are in a commercial break.
Kinder chocolate. Delicious little bars of smooth milk chocolate with a creamy, milky center. Made for being a kid. Let that kid flag fly.
Diaper rash sucks, baby. So we made a new diaper. Huggy Skin Essentials diaper helps protect your skin from it and stick.
Let me put out a tweet.
To baby. Huggy Skin Essentials. We got you, baby.
OCD is more than what you see on TV and in movies. It comes with unrelenting, intrusive images, thoughts, and urges. If you have OCD and need help, you can get better with specialized treatment. Go to nocd.com today. Hi, this is Laura in the little thing that I love about Chick-fil-A spicy honey.
Tony D. Tony D. Tony D.
The pairing is perfect.
No customer wait for the customer.
Love honeycombs.com. Get quick answers about any property.
Speaking of exposure, can we get him a hat?
I'm still here, guys. I'm just tweeting. Woo! Fun episode of NXT. So nothing from Ethan Page tonight. I don't know.
Beverly veterans for those impacted by Hurricane Helene across North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, Virginia, and Florida. Please use the QR code on your screen or visit WWE.
WWE working with the Red Cross to help Hurricane Helene relief efforts. It's good stuff. We're back on NXT. Jade, Bianca, and Kalani. Ooh. Metaphor.
Ain't that right? That's right. But since y'all want our opportunity, we're not gonna come to y'all. If you think you can hang with the big dogs, you have to come to us. So how about Friday night and SmackDown?
Ooh. Metaphor on SmackDown for the women's tag team titles. Last Legend getting her opportunity. Vaxium has an awesome entrance. I just don't care for them. You remind me of like little children. I don't know. Just not a fan. Grayson Waller's making fun of them in the background. Micro. Well, they put the announce table back together. One fall. E Town Down Under. Still don't like them.
Time for a second championship match of the night. I'd say, take a look at it, Booker. The team has actually already won up the challengers. And when I immediately think back to the race to all,
Here we go. Bell is rung. We are off to the races. What are you, door dashing? Big Joseph was talking to Booker T, and he's like flat out just ordering food. I don't know what he was doing. Yeet. If you didn't know, Axiom is A Kid. Is that his name? Just put a mask on. Nathan Frazier is quick. I mean, like damn. I just don't like them. Sorry. The main event. Javon Evans versus Randy Orton. St. Louis's favorite son. Yeet.
It's not like Waller in theory hadn't had their
Wow. Don't ever rely on Grayson Waller to like help you, because he won't. That boy is bouncy. Oh wow, there's people up top. I'm just seeing that now. There's like a whole ass upper part of this arena. Oh, they just killed him. We are at commercial break. A lot of commercials. I don't know. How are we enjoying NXT so far? More than halfway through the show, we're nearing the main event. Javon Evans versus Randy Orton. Still waiting to hear what Randy Orton thinks about Kevin Owens turning heel on Cody Rhodes at Bad Blood after the show. Well, commercial break. Let me get some more water because I'm talking a lot. And My throat hurts. We're back. We back. Loving this show. Needed this after a long, productive day between work and classes, plus a long week ahead of assignments and projects. Thanks, Joey and Issa and NXT. Thank you, Lego. Thank you for being here and for always supporting and always being a good person and a good friend. Can always rely on Lego to like lift your day up. Always sending me positive stuff. Always showing love on streams and content, and he's everywhere. He's watching my stream, he's watching Issa's stream, he's watching NXT. He's everywhere. Lego, you're a real one. And I always say this too, Lego. We didn't know each other when we went to Cleveland for SummerSlam. And you brought me a gift from Puerto Rico, and that was very special. So, forever grateful for you. And you put me on a SummerSlam poster. So, come on. How cool is that? Sometimes I feel like Booker T just talks and he doesn't know what he's saying. He's just like, words out of my mouth. I don't know what I'm saying, but it's just words and words and words and oh, axioms on the rope and also doing down. Oh my God, shucky ducky quack quack. Sorry. Oh, Frazier. Oh my gosh, it's fast. Awesome Theory's like, what? Oh my God, he hit Awesome. He's too quick. Relax. Woosah, relax, dude. You're gonna hurt yourself or somebody else. Woo! Too quick. Slow down. Oh, knees up. Roll up. Oh my god, Vic Joseph, he gets so excited about every little move. I love Vic Joseph. He's great. Interviewed him at SummerSlam, and he was really, really... I didn't even know the guy, and like 30 seconds into the interview, he started talking about his father who recently passed away, and he was just so... Like, he was so vulnerable in like seconds. Like a really, really genuine, cool dude. I love that move that Austin Theory does. I don't know what it is. It's like a... I don't know what it is. I can't even describe it. Like flips you in there. I don't know what it is. Sold out in the factory in St. Louis for NXT on the CW network. Booker T, any comments? Yeah, man. Shucky ducky quack quack. All right, yeah. Giggity giggity. Sorry, I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting oblivious now. There he goes again. Oh! Elbow to face. Oh my gosh. Chokehold. Double submission. Oh my god. Austin Theory just like reversed it out into a suplex, a forward suplex, and just dumped him on Axiom, who was... Here we go. Finisher. Oh, he just hit... Theory just accidentally hit Waller. Now they... Oh! He just moved out of the way so Theory can get hit. Oof. Beautiful. It's over now. It's got to be over. Canadian Destroyer into whatever this is. Spanish Fly. Into whatever Nathan Frazier does. He does this crazy, like... That's it. Phoenix Splash. Grayson Waller gets pinned. Fraxium retains. Again, I don't like them. I don't care for them. They have great matches, though. I will give them that. They really are one of... Like, they have to be one of the best tag team champions NXT's ever had. Because, like... Grayson Waller and Austin Theory became tag team champions in a ladder match at WrestleMania this year. I was going to say, Sexy Red hasn't been on the show. And now she's got a special performance. I don't know if you heard her on Raw last night. I don't know what the hell she said. She's like, it's Sexy Red. Oh, here goes Booker T. Yeah. She was like, we'll hide it. I was like, what are you saying? Is that even words? Sorry if I get a little... If I go off a little bit. Commercial break. When we come back, we'll have Sexy Red. Too much Sexy Red. A little less of the red sexiness. You know? Because she's not sexy and she's not even red. She doesn't even have red hair. Nothing about her is red. Or sexy. So maybe we just need to change her name. Maybe she just needs a rebrand. Maybe she should be Sexy Red 2.0 because she's colorful. I don't know. She's got all these colors going on in her hair, but she's not red. I don't know. She opened Raw last night, and they immediately cut the camera. Like, immediately. Because she started speaking, and they were like, oh, no, not on Monday Night Raw on USA Network. Cut. Then we cut to CM Punk. Daniel, I am glad that you enjoy my little tangent that I had. Because honestly, she doesn't speak words. She speaks, I don't know, the mumble. She sings mumble rap, but I think she also speaks mumble words. Exactly, Lego. She said, "Hey y'all, welcome to the Raw." That's what she said last night, and I'm sure she's gonna do it again now. And she's gonna twerk. The Cleveland Mall Karen. Oh, Lego. Remember when we were in the Cleveland Mall and there was a guy with a dog? He had a cat collar on and ears and a tail, and he was meowing. And he had a little bell, and as he was walking, the belt on his collar kept going off, and like we knew where he was at all times in that mall. And then we came back hours later, and he was still walking around that mall. I don't know. I want to know what about Sexy Red attracted Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and WWE to say, you know what? This is the one. This is the rapper. This is the female artist. This is the superstar we need to have on our show for a crossover spectacular moment. Sexy Red. So she can say no words. There's so many other people. Didn't you just have Metro Boomin and Lil Baby and Da Baby and Big Baby and That Baby and the other baby and Boomin Boomin and Metro this and the Metro Zoo and the Metro Bus? All that bad blood? You couldn't have any of those 100 other people? You have to pick Sexy Red with that annoying song that she sings? She sings that I don't even know the words. Like na 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 super fat. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like no one likes it. Oh yeah, I forgot about Chase U. Thea Hale was doing such a good job on her own. Well, not on her own, but she was like gaining momentum to be like the future NXT Women's Champion, and they just cut it. I don't know. I'm not a fan of this Chase U stuff either. It's too gimmicky for me. Like, it wouldn't work on the main roster. I don't know. I don't even care for Rich Holland. Where's Sean Spears? That guy is great.
Rich, what's your reaction to what we just saw between you and Chase U?
I said I was going to ruin it all, and that's exactly what I did. And that's the price that they paid for their mediocrity ruining.
Bad Bunny, of course. Why not have Bad Bunny? Oh, someone just attacked Ridge. It's Ozzy Osbourne. I'm just kidding. I don't know that guy's name. Riley Osborne? Who is it? Is that him? Yeah, it is. Ozzy Osbourne. Oh, here we go. Sexy Red. Oh my god, she's singing the song. Hey, super fat. Yeah, yeah. She's covered at least today. This is cringe. You see the people in the audience. Like, you can't wear an NWO shirt and like this song. Oh, Booker T. Shucky Ducky, sit down. Oh my gosh. What is happening? Thank God! Ethan Page! Ego. That's a better song. Thank you, Ethan Page. Y'all got attitude problem. Your concert, it's canceled. Love it. Ethan Page. Ethan Page is the best thing in NXT. I don't care.
Manager who's trying to absolutely ruin my life, and on top of it, Javon Andrews thinks that he deserves to wrestle Randy Orton tonight. No, Miss Red.
Miss Red.
Championship. So, hate to break it to you, this is my ring now, and I'm not leaving until I get my rematch clause.
Someone's coming out. Sexy Red said that Ethan Page said a bunch of nothing. But that's exactly what she said. A bunch of nothing. No words. That boy is bouncy. Oh my God, what are they doing? We just took out Ethan Page. Oh my gosh. Come on, Randy, come out. I need Randy Orton. I'm going to look you dead in the camera, right in the eyes. Randy Orton needs to come out and RKO Sexy Red. Back to wherever she came from. She shouldn't be anywhere near a wrestling ring. As my people in the home country say, oy vey. I don't know what that was. That segment was made because of Ethan Page. Miss Sexy? Mrs. Red? Your concert is canceled. That was funny. That was funny. That was funny. Another commercial break. We are headed into the last remaining time of NXT. We are awaiting the arrival of the Viper, the Apex Predator, the Legend Killer, the greatest technical wrestler in the world, the creator of the RKO. Just kidding. It's the cutter by Dominic Dallas Page that was transferred into the RKO with a little bit more airtime. Randy Orton. Was that a good introduction for the Legend Killer? In no world does Javon Evans defeat Randy Orton. This is just for them to create a viral RKO moment out of nowhere to gain some publicity for NXT and Randy Orton as if he needed it because he's the greatest ever. Randy Orton Randy Orton is the greatest in-ring professional wrestler of all time. Yes, there are Ric Flairs. Yes, there are Shawn Michaels. Yes, there are Randy Savages, Bret Harts. No one does. No one can do what Randy Orton does, has done, and continues to do 20 plus years in his career. The most consistent guy on the roster. You know when Randy Orton is on the card, whether in a segment or on a show, you know it's going to be good. Without even knowing who it's with, you know it's going to be good because Randy Orton is him.
Here for. If you have Medicare or Medicare and Medicaid, call
It's the way it is.
leading the way to great care. Do you have bad credit but need a new car? We can help. Call Credit Solutions, a division of Hudson Hyundai in Jersey City. Call today.
Thank you, Lego.
Right now, lease the new 2025 Ronin for just $188 per month. A new 2025 Tucson, only $198 per month.
Now there's difference. There's who's the best wrestling character of all time. That's probably The Undertaker. Or Stone Cold Steve Austin. Or a lot of people think it's Hulk Hogan, the older generation. When it comes to the in-ring part, Randy Orton is top. He's number one. Because you also look at the time that he's been doing it. Like he's been here since 2002. Shawn Michaels was one of the greatest of all time, but his longevity was not this. Oh, now here we go. Delta, 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 Delta. Not the airline. Not the airline. Yes, it's Delta. Badass woman. She's coming. She's coming. Delta. I hope her name stays Delta. She's coming. Next week on NXT. Return of the Wheel for Halloween Havoc. Oh, we gotta have Shotzi back. We have a championship celebration for Tony D'Angelo, the new North American champion. We have Lola Vice versus Nikita Lyons next week. It's going to be a fun match. Stephanie Vaquer versus Ren Sinclair. That rhymes. It's Stephanie Vaquer versus Ren Sinclair. Next Tuesday on NXT. I should be an announcer for NXT. I'm good at this. The bouncy man is sitting, waiting for Randy Orton. Randy Orton on NXT in St. Louis, Missouri. He probably just got in his car, drove 20 minutes to the arena. And now he's going to create the biggest and best RKO out of nowhere of all time. When did you ever think that you would see Randy Orton on NXT? That boy is eating. He doesn't have abs anymore. That boy is eating 298 pounds of man muscle. Who will RKO you into the ground. Javon Evans is Randy Orton's leg. We're using the 8K camera for Randy Orton on NXT. This is great. Randy's waving. I think his daughters and sons are in the front row. When you have a chance, for all you beautiful people listening and watching right now, go on Peacock and look up Randy Orton versus Kurt Angle from ECW One Night Stand. This is what it felt like. Randy coming out to a stage like that. Obviously, John Evans is no Kurt Angle. This shouldn't even be a long match. You know when you first get the WWE 2K games and they say like do a tutorial and like you pick a wrestler and then you face like a created guy or whatever it is just to beat the crap out of and do your finisher on 100 times on. That's this match. In real life. Randy just sidestepped a drop kick. I can only imagine what the RKO is going to be. Randy can't catch him. He sidestepped again. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No. That was a Kevin Hart impression. He patted him on the head. Randy just patted Javon Evans on the head. Oh! Super kick. Drop kick. No, 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 no. Commercial break. Let's see what my friends are doing over on their other channels. Let's check on Issa.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say that. Bundle and save with the personal price plan. You can though. Well, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Not all GLP-1 weight loss supplements are the same. This is GLP-1 Daily for Money, the first GLP-1 supplement with 3 clinically studied ingredients that work to promote weight management and fat reduction. Try now at lemmylive.com. These are getting more expensive. So I can
Oh, yo, Javon said no, no, no. They're having fun. They are.
I'm
having
checking out
fun
Issa's stream right now.
That was cute. That was cute. That was a cool moment between Vet and Rookie. I love it. All right, we're in commercial break over in NXT. We have Fatal 4-Way. We have Nyla Rose, Jamie Hayter, Willow Nightingale. She looks incredible. MD, you might want to check that out. I did not Flash, I had it on mute until the chat let me know that Ethan Page interrupted her. So I didn't hear her, Joey. He's bouncing.
Yeah, so the boy's bouncy, bouncy into a RKO. Yeah. I should do a video where I just talk in wrestling lingo, like wrestling catchphrases. Let's see how that goes. Like, would you like to eat tonight? Yeah. Would you like this or that? Yeet. Maybe I'm losing my mind. Let's see what's going on social media. To be honest with you, I don't know. I'm not really. I don't want to speak bad about AEW. So I won't speak at all. Randy's like, how the hell did he do that? This man is jumping everywhere. Kofi Kingston. Oh, Randy's gonna throw him. Oh my lord. Randy's fixing the announce table. One more time. One more time. Killing this man. One more time. He's like, I got you. I got you. Oh my. That boy is bouncy. Bouncy on the announce table. One more time. Third time. He is bouncing off the... He's dead, Randy. One more time. Acknowledge the trouble. I'm just kidding. A fourth time. Oh. Randy Orton is murdering this man. He picked him up and then threw him. And he's bounced. Randy's trying not to laugh. That's funny. That is funny. Told you. Javon Evans is like Randy Orton's leg. They got 6 minutes to get this done. He is murdering this man. That is true, Booker. I believe that. Just caught him. I don't know what's going on with the CW. Because Daniel in the chat said he's having the same problem as you, Lego. Oh, wow. Javon Evans is fast, and he is precise, and he is always on point. Like, that boy is actually bouncy. Like, it's not just a phrase. Like, boy, comma, that is bouncy. On offense and defense. Oh, my Lord, Randy. Imagine, like, Randy Orton, like, he's at home. He's talking with his wife and kids, and he's like, oh, so hey, guys, like, tonight the show is local. We're in St. Louis. Like, I'm going to the factory in St. Louis, Missouri for NXT. I'm going to be on NXT tonight. You guys should all come. Sit front row, watch the show. Be cool. I'll be in the main event. And his family was like, oh, yeah, cool. Like, who are you facing? And he's like, this new kid, like, Javon Evans. He's like, you know, he's like 100 pounds, but he's like really, really good and young, and he's going to be a great professional wrestler, like, when he gets to the main roster. And his family's like, oh, cool, yeah, we'll come watch. And he's like, yeah, I just got to go. Like, if you guys don't want to come, it's fine. Like, I just got to go murder this kid, and then I'll be home. And his wife came and is like, so, like, do you want to order pizza after or, like, Chinese? And Randy's like, let me kill this kid first, and then I'll figure it out. Oh, Lord, what a super kick. Randy Orton, he got kicked so hard he did a split. RKO. Cutter. Oh, Lord, that was a close 3 count. That boy got air. Another one. RKO. That, he missed it. He missed it. Now he hit it. Damn. He botched yet. He botched it. Not Randy. Javon Evans just, I don't know what he did. Randy just cursed. I don't know what he said. Messed up the RKO. The whole point of him being on the show. Randy's like, I gotta go with NXT to kill this kid and RKO him. I got one thing to do. It's like Hardy on SmackDown. Please welcome back the phenomenal forearm, AJ Styles. You had one job and you messed it up. And he just messed up the RKO. He picked him up, RKO'd him. I'm not watching Dynamite. All right, we're back. We're back in the back with Ava, Wesley, and Ethan Page. Let's see what's going on.
Next week, number one contenders match. Whoever wins faces Trick Williams for the NXT title at Halloween Havoc. Wesley versus Ethan Page. You know what? After his performance tonight, I'm adding Javon Evans to the mix. Triple threat match.
We got a triple threat match next week, where the winner will face Trick Williams for the NXT Championship at Halloween Havoc. We have Ethan Page getting his he should be getting his rematch. Ethan Page versus Wesley versus Javon Evans. It's going to be Ethan Page, because he deserves his rematch. And he's the best thing in NXT. I hope tonight was fun for you all. It was fun for me as well. If I went off too crazy, I apologize. If If you had fun tonight, let me know in the chat. I am more than open to doing these each and every week. NXT is my favorite show to watch out of all the wrestling shows. So maybe I will keep up doing these NX streams. So you can see the logo that I made is right here. We got NX stream. I like to make things a little more creative. It's not my NXT watch along. It's not an NXT stream. It's not live reactions and this. No, it's the NX stream. Live reactions and commentary. I hope I gave you both of those this entire show. I hope you enjoyed my commentary and my live reactions and all the little tangents that I go off during the show. Let me know again in the chat if you want to see this again next week. Maybe for Raw or SmackDown. Maybe do a watch along for PLE. Up to you guys. Please let me know in the chat. You can follow me on all social media platforms at The Angle Joey. I post each and every day on TikTok and Instagram. I'm always on Twitter each and every day. Again, The Angle Joey there as well. Try to keep all the handles the same. If you haven't already, you can hit the subscribe button down below. Every week I put out new content, whether we're doing the streams like this. I'll be posting a new episode in a few days. It involves CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Gunther, the World Heavyweight Championship, Survivor Series, WrestleMania, and a major heel turn, all combined into one episode. You'll get that on Thursday. Really fun. I recorded and filmed that today, so expect that on Thursday. I want to thank you all for tuning in. This is my first NXT stream I've ever done. The NX stream is what I'm going to call it. Hope you all had fun, just as much as fun as I had. And again, if you haven't subscribed, do that now. Thanks for everybody who's in the chat. I saw Lego, Ricky, Daniel, Glad, who I know I'm missing names, but thank you for everyone who made this a fun night. And I will see you next week. Have a good night, guys. Thank you.